I mean, hello, welcome to El Paso Week 143. Today we're talking about the Shizune Lytic split 7-inch that came out on January 8th of 2019. I could probably stop yelling. Sorry, it's been such a long time. I've been learning to become a street performer. Maybe. Anyway, the history, there's not that much of a story behind this. I mean, like, Shizune was already on my radar. They were one of the strongest tracks on the Envy tribute comp. They were kind of carrying the Rain La Quiete torch in Italy for quite a while until I haven't heard from them in a while now, and I don't know, I guess that spot is Oine's now. Anyway, so I was already aware of that, and then I heard from Lytic specifically that this split was going to happen, so I asked if I could help release it. They said yes. This was at a confusing juncture for Zegma Beach. We had released Nuvola Scura, and at this point we had released Blind Girls as well. So both of those had done really well, especially having the US store. So I started to get a little more confident, and I was like, let's do 500 copies. It's the right call. Let's do 500 copies. Let's give, what did I do? Like 100 copies free to each band. So, I have so many copies still. And because of all the free copies, I was just so excited to release this. I was like, whatever, it'll make it like $6 cost, no biggie. People will want it. It did pretty well at the beginning, and then it just kind of fell off. I just expected it to do a whole lot better. It is an absolutely phenomenal split. 2 new songs from Shizune, and 3 songs from Lytic. Also new at the time. I guess technically one of each of the band's songs was premiered on the Zampler number, whatever one came out in the December of that year. I don't remember. It was 11 or 12. I think it was 11. I'm going to go with 11. Anyway, it is completely irrelevant. Let's talk about the 7-inch. So Moment of Collapse helped release it in Europe, and I think they only took like 50 copies. I think they still have some copies left too. I'll just go ahead and say it now. I'm going to put these up for $1 for the rest of the month, just because I'm still sitting in boxes of them, and I give them away for free quite often. Again, or unfortunate, the album cover came about because both of the bands, I believe, went on tour together in Europe, and had an affinity for the ramen noodles and so forth. So, the 7-inch itself, they're all on black. There's quite a few different variations of this because I did them myself, and I didn't do them all at once. So some are green. My personal copy is black, but I remember there was a while there where I had no black, so there's none of those. There's definitely some blue stamped ones as well, and maybe even some red. So what do you have? I don't know. These do not come with inserts anymore because I don't want to spend the time making the inserts for them anymore. So this is the one. This is what used to come with them, and I think probably came with them up until 6 months ago, when they just weren't moving, and we were doing the mystery items. So they go in for mystery items, but there's no point in throwing in the extra money for those. I don't know why I showed that again. Yeah, both bands. Lytic is done. They formed a different band after gaining another guitar player or something, but then they broke up, and now Frankie is in, oh my god, what's the drummer in? Respirator. There it is. Frankie plays in Respirator. Super sick band. Definitely check them out. I don't have any other information. Lytic played ZBR Fest in 2019. So, like, there's videos of them playing live. I guess this is the only Lytic thing that we helped release. And technically, besides the Envy Comp, the only Shizune thing that we ever released. So I should also say that Lytic had only 2 people, and they both did vocals and played their instruments as well. So it was pretty cool to see them live, even though they had to play at, like, 2 a.m. because it was the stupid long night, and you can actually see, I think I can't remember if it's members of Nuvola Scura or Malevich are just asleep in the back because it's so late. But oh wow, was that a good set. I guess that's it. Let's call it a day. The next one is going to be I think it's the 3-way, Masonera, Infant Island, Diana Crawls. There's just 3, right? It's a 3-way. Yeah, one-sided. So we'll talk about that one a whole lot sooner than was in between 142 and 143, because this was a long time coming. So until next time, I will also enjoy some ramen. Let's see if I can. Ah.